There's no Higdon though for the Celtic defence to deal with tonight. Izagiri into Scott Brown, and Izagiri gets out of a crowded situation there. A chance perhaps to break forward for Celtic. Ledley out to Lustig. Nicely done, reverse ball onto Ledley. Now Pukki all the way across, Stokes, and touched in. And Chris Commons opens the scoring a minute before half-time. An inventive finish from the Scotland international. Great loop around there from Ledley. Pukki drilled it across. The shot came in from Stokes. Difficult to tell whether that would have gone in, but Chris Commons made sure from just 3 or 4 yards out. And crucially, you can see Adam Cummings sliding in to block the cross. He played Commons onside. Charlie Mulgrew's corner. Efe Ambrose! That's 2-0. 9 minutes into the second half. Oh, and look at the acrobatics from Efe Ambrose. Spectacular stuff from the Nigerian. It's been a day to celebrate. His country will be playing in the World Cup in Brazil in the summer, where they will face Bosnia and Herzegovina, Argentina and Iran. And Efe Ambrose has got Celtic's second of the night here. A bullet header past Gunnar Nielsen. Izagiri. Oh, he's still got it. Izagiri, good save, but there's Commons. 3-0, and the 3 points are most certainly safe now. Izagiri meandering forward from the left-back position, and Gunnar Nielsen's save only directed the ball into the path of Chris Commons, who scores his 5th goal in 5 days after a hat-trick at Tynecastle. Mulgrew, and Pukki is away here. Teemu Pukki all the way across for Anthony Stokes. 2 in 2 minutes for Celtic. They're 4-0 up. And that was Celtic at their scintillating best. Pukki put in the clear. And great link up between the front two for Anthony Stokes to score his first goal for 2 months. Stokes comes short. That's over the top. Atajic could be in here for number 5. And that rounds it off brilliantly for Celtic. Baradun Atajic with his first goal for the club. The 20-year-old Bosnian youth international gets his first Celtic goal. And didn't he take it calmly? What a night it has been for Celtic. That's good play by Doolan. He got there ahead of Forster. He's not got too much help here. He might go it alone. Still Kris Doolan. Oh, that's magnificent. A solo goal from Kris Doolan. He gets his 6th of the season. And Partick Thistle lead at Easter Road, and what a goal it was. Just look at this. He beats Jordan Forster to the ball. There doesn't really seem to be much on. Forster can't touch him, neither can Hanlon. And the finish was superb. Long it goes from Williams. Route 1 now for Hibernian. It's going to drop for Collins. And Hibernian have found the equaliser. Deep, deep into stoppage time. And it's James Collins. And Ross County have never beaten Kilmarnock. Irvine with the header down to Slater. Over the top is Kris Boyd. He's pulled out into the wide channel. The cross for Gardyne. It will come to Johnson. And 7 minutes played here in Dingwall. And Chris Johnson gets his 2nd goal in the space of a week. Kris Boyd firing the ball across. He was looking for Gardyne. The deflection took it to Chris Johnson. Clock DeLeu, lovely first time ball, gets in Carey, will he go it alone? Carey squares it, Kovacevic, now Kettlewell, and Ross County have equalised. Stuart Kettlewell with his second goal of the season. It was a good save from Samson to deny Kovacevic, and well finished off by Stuart Kettlewell. It's picked off, and it's Slater. Ball over the top, Micic. It will though come to Boyd. Oh, Kris Boyd! What a goal! Well, it's not the sort of finish that you associate with Kris Boyd. This was quite magnificent, and it's his 7th goal of the season. This is Suter, and Gary Mackay-Steven, who just loves to run at defenders. He's got Robertson outside him, the Premiership Player of the Month for November. Rankin, former Hibs player. Then Gary Mackay-Steven again, and Armstrong! And it's been bundled in! Stuart Armstrong will claim the goal. 16 minutes played. He has his 6th of the season. Lovely play by Mackay-Steven to play him in, and it was McHattie who couldn't keep the ball out. It's Jamie Hamill against Radoslav Jerzniak, and calmly done by Jamie Hamill. Scored 2 penalties previously in the League Cup this season. That's his 3rd of the campaign. Oh, Brian Graham, free header! And Dundee United are back in front as Brian Graham scores for the 3rd game on the bounce. Mackay-Steven to Gold. Mackay-Steven links up with his fellow winger and then finds the opposite top corner. Wonderful finish by Gary Mackay-Steven. It's his 4th in his last 3 games, and Dundee United have at last made the game safe. Gold's corner. Look for Mackay-Steven at the front post. John Rankin, cries of shoot, deflected! That's the 4th! Dundee United lead 4-1 with a goal in stoppage time. Dylan McGowan was the player closing down John Rankin, who gets his 1st goal since February. Mackay, Miller, robbed, and it's Vernon. Pawlett again. Oh, this time he finds the corner. Peter Pawlett opens the scoring against the team that he played for last season. Struck well on the left foot and drilled into the bottom corner. Now Aberdeen can mount the attack through Niall McGinn. Faced up against Dave Mackay, cuts in on the right foot, going for goal! And finding the top corner quite magnificently is Niall McGinn. His 8th of the season. And Aberdeen are going to be victorious at McDermott Park.